It's a pleasure to be able to serve you today. I'm Lydia and this is Nuki. She's quite sleepy today. So I'm going to be guiding you through a Dharma Yoga sequence today. Dharma Yoga, for those of you who are new to the practice, is a devotional practice. So as we move throughout the physical asanas, we visualize as though all beings around us receiving the benefits of the practice via our senses. Make sure that you have your yoga blocks and your yoga straps available for you because we're going to be doing a lot of shoulder opening today. And without further ado, let's come and meet on the mat.
Start by bringing that body into a comfortable seated position where you can begin to still the mind. And the easiest way to do that is to center your thoughts and awareness on the in and out flow of your breath. Hands to the heart. Let us offer the practice to something bigger than just for ourselves. If we know of any living beings who may be facing difficulties now, perhaps you can choose to channel the energies to see them happy and well. Once you have solidified that intention, release your hands and let's come and meet at the top of the mat to begin with our mantra for purification. We say this at the start of our practice to purify the space around us for a safe practice and to purify these psychic channels. Om apavitraha pavitra va sarva vashtangato piva yaha smaritan rakasham sabaya bihentraha sucihi. Chandra Namaskar. Let's begin. Inhale, arms up, arching through the spine. Exhale, going forwards, Uttanasana. Place the hands down, step the right knee back, gaze up. Left foot back, high plank. Lower down onto the knees. Let's sit back onto the heels, child's pose. Glide forwards, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Take it back to your downward facing dog. Right foot forwards, drop the knee down, gaze up. Left foot forwards, Uttanasana. Lift the arms, option to arch through the spine. Pranamasana, hands to the heart center. Arms up, arching through the spine. Go forwards, Uttanasana. Step your left knee back, gaze up. Right foot back to high plank. Lower down onto the knees, sit back onto your heels. Glide forwards for Bhujangasana, cobra. Take it the weight back, child's pose. Coming forwards again, cobra. Shoulder blades together, and then take the weight back into child's pose. Coming forwards again, lifting the shoulders, Bhujangasana. Take the weight back, child's pose. Tuck the toes and then make your way into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Left foot forwards, gaze up. Right foot forwards, Uttanasana. Arms up, arching through the spine. Namasana, hands to heart. Arms up, arching straight back, diving forwards. Rest the belly on the thighs, interlace your fingers. Bend the knees, rest the chest on your thighs, and gently bend and extend the legs. Keep pulling your fist away from your sacrum and have a good stretch here through the chest and shoulders. Let go of your bind. Simply release the hands or the fingertips down to the ground. And then Keep your fingertips facing forwards, or if possible, release your fingertips so they're facing back and the heels, the wrists start to face forwards. You can walk the hands back further than the heels if this option is available for you today. Good. Come up onto the fingertips. We're going to step back a little bit. Bakasana crow. Spread the fingers wide. Bring the knees up high into the sockets of the armpits and hold here in crow. Bring the big toes to touch if possible. 3, 2, 1. Shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and let's meet in our downward facing dog. Great work, everyone. Turn the left heel in, lift the right leg up to the sky. Have a good stretch here. Walk the left hand back to grab hold of the left heel. Stretching through the right arm to the right toes. Good, very nice. Place the left hand back down. You're going to step that right foot forwards, rising up into Warrior One. Take it out into Warrior Two. Soften the shoulders. Place the forearm on the thigh or the right hand on the floor. Look up to your left hand. Reaching high. Bind if you have the bind. Left hand wraps behind and grabs hold of your fingertips, the wrist, or the forearms. Straighten the right leg and bend. Straighten up and bend. Straighten up and bend. Straighten up and bend. That's it. One more. Straighten up and bend. Look down, release your bind, and drop the back knee. Step the right foot in slightly, tuck your back toes. Parivrtta Parsva Konasana, twist and drop that left tricep outside of the thigh. Right palm pushing into left, or start to take the bind. With or without the bind, option to extend your back leg and lift the knee off the floor. Keep rotating upwards, send the gaze high. Beautiful. Break the pose, palms down. Step it back into downward facing dog. Great work, everyone. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Right heel in, extend the left leg high. Going to walk that right hand back to grab hold of the inside of the heel. Extend your body fully. Engage your Uddiyana Bandha in this pose as you find a steady balance of both physical and mind. Left foot forwards, we're going to come through Warrior One. Shifting to Warrior Two. Utthita Parsva Konasana, left hand down or forearm on thigh and look up to the right hand. If you would like to bind, feel free. Take the hand behind your back and then it's your left hand holding on to the right wrist or fingers, whatever you can reach. We're going to extend the leg now and then bend the knee. Extend and bend. Extend and bend, extend, bend. Look down, break the pose, drop the back knee, step the left foot in slightly, squaring off the hips. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Deep twist, Parivrtta Parsva Konasana, revolve side angle. Option to bind or not. Option to keep the back knee off the floor or lift it. Entirely your choice. Good. Just keep that gaze rotated up so you feel the rotation through the torso. Break the pose. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Very good, everyone. Bend the knees, step, jump, or float to the front. Your choice. Lift the chest, inhale, and folding forwards, exhale. Lift the arms up, arching the spine, Pranamasana, hands to the heart. Step back a tiny bit, find your balance here. Starting by hugging the left knee into the chest and place the ankle on the thigh. Bring the hands to prayer and start to bend into the right knee, folding your chest down onto the calf. One-legged squat. For those of you who wish to take it into Kalavasana, rising up into this arm balance, hook the toes onto the tricep and then start to extend the right leg back. Keep engaging your bandhas here in this pose. And then when you're done, come into a forward fold. Bring your hands on the blocks, stay on fingertips or palms reach down to the ground. That's it. And then we're going to re-bend into that right knee, meeting back in your one-legged squat as you rise. Hug the left knee into the chest and break the pose. Let's move across to the other side. Gently hugging that right knee into the heart center, giving it a nice big squeeze. Ankle on thigh, point the toes down. Start to bend into the left knee, sinking down into the glute, rest your chest on the thigh. Remain here or take it up into arm balance, flying pigeon pose. Shift the weight forwards, pick up your back foot, and then extending that left leg all the way up and back. You need to bring your head further forwards here. Break the pose. Come into a one-legged forward fold, head coming down towards your knee. Breathing. Break the pose, bend the knees, slowly lift yourself back up. We're going to meet in a standing position, hugging the knee into the chest and release. Very well done. Find yourself in a wide seated forward fold here. We're going to place the right hand down, the shin, the ankle, maybe your left hand reaches across for this beautiful side body stretch. Feel free to take that bind and wrap the right hand to grab hold of the left hip if you would like to. Keep spiraling the chest back, opening through the armpit. Break the pose, make your way to the other side, my lovelies. So left hand reaching across, right arm lengthening. Maybe you grab hold of the toes and start to take that bind. Keep your toes fully flexed, so pointing upwards. That's it. Feel the stretch. Break the pose, return back to center. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Grab hold of your big toes with your two-piece fingers and fold your chest and the shoulders down to the mat. If this is too much for you, you don't need to take the bind. Just release your hands forwards and keep reaching forwards. The most important is to feel your chest being completely flat rather than that rounding sensation through the back. On the inhale breath, lift yourself up. Extending your legs forwards, reach the arms up. Fold belly on thighs, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Two-piece fingers can grab hold of your big toes and pull that chest down across the thighs. If it's too much, bend the knees, everyone. Good. Soften the shoulders. And now we are going to lie on our backs, bringing the feet all the way behind you, meeting in plow pose. Hands can support your back if the toes do not reach the mat. If they do, untuck your toes and interlace your fingers. Pushing the fist down into the ground, have a beautiful shoulder opening stretch. Place your hands on your back, lift your feet up to the sky, entering shoulder stand. Squeezing the thighs together. If you have lotus legs, feel free to enter Padmasana here. If you need to use your hand to bring that knee in, feel free to use the hands as well. If you're in lotus, you can also release the hands and place them directly in front of your knees. So you're just balancing on the shoulders. Release the hands on the lower back. If you had lotus, just extend the legs and we're going to drop back down into bridge pose. So your hands are still supporting your lower back and then lower all the way down to the ground. Feel free to hug the knees into the chest and give yourself a nice big squeeze. Rocking from side to side if that feels good for you. Let's meet in a comfortable seat, everyone. We're going to come into Matsyendrasana now for your spinal twist. Bring the left knee in, right foot outside of left thigh. Reach the left arm up and then twist. Look back past your right shoulder. Those of you who wish to bind, feel free to grab your fingertips underneath the thigh. Feel the detoxifying process happening through your organs in the belly. Feel tension releasing in the shoulders, in the neck. Break the pose, swap to the other side, left foot outside of right, lift the right arm up, gazing back past your left shoulder, option to bind if you would like. Matsyendrasana. Try and relax your shoulders, lift your spine tall, always maintain that integrity of the spine with each inhale breath. Lengthen. And then we're going to break the pose. Sit on your bum. Squeeze your hands, squeeze your feet, squeeze your face, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale. Lie on the floor. On the floor, squeeze your hands, squeeze your feet, squeeze your face, and exhale. Now entering your final pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. Feel the entire body sinking down to the ground. Feel the weight of your heels, so heavy as it melts down. The same with your calves and the thighs. Feel your entire spine relaxing. The shoulders are feeling very heavy. The same with your head. Nothing left for you to do except to be completely still. Coming back to your physical body. Start to move your fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Full body stretch or hug the knees into the chest and find yourself lying on your favorite side. No rush. When you feel ready, you can come up to a comfortable seat. Take all the time you need. And try and maintain an inward gaze. So even if the eyes are open, your focus is still on the inside. At the end of our practice, we take the time to offer and dedicate any moments of joy of our practice towards the happiness of all living beings. Hands to your heart. Thank your body for being able to gift you with energy, vitality to carry out this sadhana. Big smile on your face as you draw the hands to your third eye and send the love, the energies back down to the earth. Namaste.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining Nuki and I for your Dharma Yoga practice today. We hope that you have enjoyed it and feeling a little bit more lighter on the inside. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for additional yoga classes delivered directly to your inbox. I hope to be able to serve you again. Namaste.